Okay, everybody, welcome back. When we left off last time, we got our water tanks started. Although it looks like there is polluted water in there for some reason. May need to mop that up a little bit. It's probably because I did a little overhaul up here with the mesh tiles, and I was using cinnabar ore, I believe. So I wanted to get that cleaned up. Wanted to shout out to Piero again. O2's becoming a problem. I am aware. So if we look at our oxygen, there's very little. So this episode we're going to be focusing on a SPOM. I believe I'm going to put it over here. Just on the sheer fact that this is going to be like our little hot zone, I think. Just to kind of keep everything in this area warm. So, before we get too far into this, I do want to plot out the SPOM. Let's see. I think for a base about this size, we're going to do like a little mini SPOM. So, let's go ahead and start that up so everything pings in. Okay. And I need to change this to sweep only. That was one thing that I was told, that if I change this to sweep only, they won't keep grabbing the stuff down here. So, mop that, clean that, close that. That's already set to dig. They gotta build that first. I will let them go ahead and start. And we will start getting our spawn built. So, I'm gonna kind of plot this out a little bit. 4. And let's see, we need our electrolyzers there and there. Nope, cancel that one. I always mess up with the size of these. And then we need... Yep. We need airflow tile there. Oh, I always mess these up. Hold on. You think with how many times I built this thing, I'd know it by now?
Nice.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, I did have it right. So, airflow.
A few moments later.
Okay. So, let's try this again. I want the iron ore ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that will go right there. Electrolyzer made out of iron ore will go here and here. We will have some airflow tiles made out of iron ore there. Insulated tile here and here. We need airlocks out of iron there and there. And while we're doing this, I do have an Atmos sensor. And then one there. And then that will all get hooked together. And do we have... We do have hydrogen generator, okay. So let's start getting this done. Built up. We'll stick a ladder on the outside along with some manual airlocks here and here. Do some insulated tile along here, there, and up to there. And I will prioritize these up just a little bit so they can start building onto everything else as we go. Right now we do have a designated cooker, and that was actually a comment that we had in episode 6, I believe it was. Let's see. Let's see, engineers should only be, or mech engineers should only be mech engineers. Farmers, we do have too many farms. That was one thing that I was told we do have too much of. So we are going to uproot, copy, and we're going to uproot all of these. May have to do it manually. And uproot, and uproot. And this will cut back a lot of the dupe time that is being spent farming at the moment. Because our food is doing a little too good. Never thought I'd say it. That'll also cut back on some of the dirt use because we are starting to run a little low on dirt. So, go ahead and get that all done. There we go. Now, let's see. Minimum of 500 kilocalories a cycle. So, that will be about 3,000 a cycle. We are making a lot. So, each one of these makes 800 kilocalories every 3 cycles, I believe. So, we'll start here, see how it does. We'll also look at dupes. We have rocketry with germ resistance and frostproof. Bedside manner, we could use a doctor, but not necessary at the moment. Takes a little longer to use the bathroom, doesn't cook well, and gains attributes during meteor showers, which we're currently in one right now. But I do think we are going to go with Gene right here, just because of that frostproof. Let's see, we had our first time anyone has commented first on a video, and that would be somewhere in here. Narciso Fin 800. So let's see. Narciso's Fin 800. So welcome to the colony, our newest dupe. And once we do get this SPOM up and running, I do believe, I don't know why we got rid of those mesh tiles there. I thought we had just built some, unless they'd melted, which is very possible. But yes, as soon as we get that up and running, poor little alveoveras are going to have a lot better time functioning. We're also going to keep an eye on our food. I do want to write that down real quick just to keep track of the number. So currently we are at 451,817. Okay. So at the end of our 10 cycles, we'll see where our food's sitting, whether we've gone positive or negative, and what we decide we want to do with it next. But I am going to let them work, do their thing for a little bit. I do want to up the priority on a couple of these, so hopefully they get built, because last thing we want is for poor little fishing rod. Rod, it's always you getting stuck somewhere. Last time you fell asleep on a ladder, and it looks like he's going to be sleeping over here on this manual generator. Let's see if we can up that and get him out of there. Delivering oxalite. Boop, boop. Oh, we delivered it. Come on, we just need to fix it. Fishing rod's got to be exhausted. Hungry, cannot reach food. Fishing rod, I don't know what goes on with you, but you have the worst luck. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do some research. I do want to research the gas tank. So power, solid, colony, liquids, gases, right there. Because having that gas tank will help out a good bit too. It'll allow us to kind of hold on to some of the extra hydrogen instead of it getting backed up, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so you're picking up pike apples. I'm not stressing up here too much. That was a dirt expedition because we were running out of dirt. And then everyone was saying I should get rid of these space heaters and start using the wood ones again, which will also help with getting some extra carbon dioxide going. So we will deconstruct that, and let's see, utilities, wood heater. Let's see, we'll stick one there, and I guess one up here for now. That'll give them a little bit of warmth. I'm just kind of worried about all this ice starting to melt down. I am going to, like I said a couple episodes, fully start insulating everything. And let's see, I did need to stick a tile right there, and then they should be able to jump up and reach the rest of these, if I read the comments right. And there are going to be a lot of messes for a little while until we get this guy up and running again. So we will enable auto bottling and hopefully get some water going back into that way. Let's see, our water pump is completely empty at the moment. And then I was also told I am probably going to want, let's see, insulated, to run this up to the ceiling and then over. Let's see, and then down there, and then run these up. That way there's a little bit of a log. So if everyone's deciding to use the bathroom at the same time, it won't be too bad of an issue. Let's see. No, let's just get rid of all these. And then we'll go boop. This rock, okay. And then we'll just reconnect that way. Pipes don't normally take too long to build. And then, let's see, that's up. That is up. No power wire. Did we forget power? We did. Okay, plug that into there. Got a good bit in the battery still, so we're good there. Yeah, so really, we just need to wait. The rest of this should start going here pretty soon. Dirty water will come in here. Clean water will drop on down. Hopefully they'll start getting everything cleaned up here shortly, because that cinnabar ore, I cannot afford to have that melt. Let's see, we're going to sweep up in here with a priority of 7. And also, I want to cancel this. Dig down, I think it was 3 tiles extra. And then put ladders across here. I think that's how it was done. That way everything falls down instead of getting piled up at the bottom of these. So I'm going to give that a shot and see how it works. Let's see, we're going to mop up here. The stuff falling down here should just freeze over, so we should be okay. So this episode is primarily going to be a cleanup and SPOM episode once we start working on this a little bit more. But they are starting to get there. Got the electrolyzer going, so fingers crossed. And then I do want to plumb. I think we're just going to take it right off of here and go straight across. And that should work for these guys. We're going to need ventilation. So, let's see, we will stick one here, here, here. Keep using the oxalite for the bedrooms right now. This should do pretty decent. I don't want to over warm this side because that area is going to be pretty warm coming out, unfortunately. And we will do... just do regular gas pipes. I think we'll run that to there. Run these guys down. It's going to be our best way to run this. Honestly, probably all the way up and around. Then we are going to get our gas reservoirs. One there. Just one tile short. Alright, so we won't stick that there just yet. Stick an insulated tile there, though. So stick the ladder over one. And an extra insulated tile there. Dig through here. There we go. Then we will stick gas reservoir there. Wait, iron, not cinnabar. And we'll just use regular tiles from there. They should stop making messes as soon as the rest of this is fixed up. Unfortunately, right now it's just kind of a waiting game trying to get all the piping done for this. Which I could... let's see, construction. I could prioritize that a little bit more. Let's see, we are going to put in Hydrogen generator there and there. Give them a jumbo battery there. We will use heavy watt from here to here. And then from the battery, we will just kind of go over into the rest of the supply system. And then we're also going to need to run one down here. Let's see, what's going to be our best way? We'll run it off this side. And then, let's see, boop, boop, and boop, and then this guy over to there. And that should take care of all of that. Gas piping! So from our lovely hydrogen generator, up into this guy, out of this guy into here, and then out of here, split it between those two. Whew!
Okay.
Now you take some automation wire from here to here, from these two to that one, and from this one to those two, and then from... actually, no smart battery, so we're not going to worry about them. We'll just let those, I guess, continuously run for now. Got a lot of polluted water going through, so we're going to get some wrong damage. Why are you broken? Oh, I don't know why that's broken. Is it too cold? It might be too cold. This all should start warming up soon, I hope. Okay. Got a lot of mopping to do. I have not been paying attention to that, but we do have the restrooms actually working now. So that area is nice and cleaned up now, so that should be a lot happier. Got a lot of polluted everything. Do have some ice in there, so we will go ahead and clean all that up as well. But it looks like we are actually starting to make a little bit of a dent. They're starting to work on the SPOM little bit by bit. Lots of digging to do, lots of work. So fingers crossed it won't take forever. And I am going to stick a ladder right over here as well, just so they can get up a little bit easier. Let's see, we should be good there. We have our backup energy here. I'm probably going to disable those once this guy is actually up and running. But we're moving. Getting a little bit of move on finally. Just took quite a few episodes, and that is from cold damage. So I don't know if I want to wait for that to warm up a little bit, which right now it's still just cooling off even more, which is kind of expected. But we'll see. And yes, they can get up here now, and if I stick another one right there, they should be able to jump up to that one and down to the other one. So, crossing them fingers. Take a look at our skills. I was told that I do need to rework some skills, so I'm probably going to be getting a skill scrubber shortly. I do want to get someone down here towards the data analysis. Let's see, so if we look at Alpha Husky, you are our artist and our carrier at the moment. I'm not going to do much else with you. Maybe some construction. Grain reel, get you grilling too. Narcisos Finn, where do I want to put you? You had high piloting, so we're going to get you over to rocket piloting. Make you nice and happy. Welcome our first pilot. Paleski, you're going to go towards mechatronic engineer, but for right now, let's get you improved carrying too. And Piero, you like mechatronics engineering as well, so we'll get you over that way as well. And we also have a new duplicant. Let's see, cannot do has good bedside manner, increased bladder, cannot do doctoring, decreased agriculture, and I'm gonna reject all this go around.
Sorry, everybody.
It just kind of makes a little more sense right now, and we're gonna start digging, not digging, but clearing up some of this stuff inside the base, make it look a little prettier. But we are starting to get some warm water in here, so everything should start working pretty decent. Let's go ahead and just plop in another storage bin, I guess. So it looks like we have a good bit of solid gunk, and I don't really know what to do with it. Oh, and our oxygen is bad right now. So picking up a lot of ice. They're doing work down there, but we just do not have a sustainable amount of oxygen at the moment. So let's go ahead, get all of this prioritized so we can get this guy up and running. Because that is definitely going to take a hot minute to get running right. Oh, more sticker bombs. I love these sticker bombs. It's just so cool looking. And it helps the decor drastically. Like, it is an amazing amount of decor. Microchips. Okay, so we are getting the work done now. What do you mean, wrong element? And you're made out of damn cinnabar. Deconstruct, cancel, or actually I don't have to deconstruct. I can come in here and just change. Order a rebuild. Out of iron. Right there. There we go. And construction 7, there we go. Ooh, look at him go! Come on, guys, you got this. It's gonna take a minute, but we got it. We got 4 cycles to figure out our oxygen before this episode's over, and I'm kinda SOL. But we are starting to make some carbon dioxide, which is gonna help feed these guys. But it looks like the majority of them are just about ready to be harvested again. And just a random plant over here, hold on. Uproot all of you. That'll take care of that. You guys will keep working a little bit longer because you are our night shift. Let's make sure everyone's sleeping good. You are our snorer and it's cold in here, so you're unhappy. But it'll be okay. Once we get this done, we'll have some oxygen. You guys will be happy. I don't know how this got wrong element damage in it. Kind of want to put an oxalite sconce right down here. Get them some oxygen. It's going to be needed. You up to a 7, so you'll get some oxygen, hopefully. Okay, they should start getting some oxygen in there now. Yeah, little bit by little bit. As long as we still have some up top where we need it. And, I don't remember, do we have oxalite going in here? We do. Okay. Oh yeah, they're having to dig through the abyssalite. Oh, I forgot about that. And then we do have a very hot spot right here, so that'll probably be needed later on. And another one right there. And then we did have, I gotta remember where they were at, a couple, I think, volcanoes. I'm probably looking right at them and completely missing them, but that is okay because that's me, unfortunately. Where were you? I thought it was close to the base. I might just be losing it. Oh, we got a supply teleporter. Another little office with a stethoscope on it. Yeah, I may just be losing my mind, and that's okay. Are you really getting that much pressure in there right now? There. No turning on for you. Okay, because that is going to, yeah, it's damaging drastically at the moment. But once we get this all built up, I am going to pump out the extra everything down here, which hopefully is a good bit of oxygen. And start oxygenating our base, and we might make it for cycle 100. Which, there's a big celebration for cycle 100 if you guys have never seen it make it there. And why do you guys... Oh, power cord right there, I think. Unreachable. It should be reachable now. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so now, we're gonna dig all this up with the priority of 7. I want you above 500. You above 500, and then I want to lock, let's see, okay. You above 250. So we should be able to look here. We do have some oxygen going in, but it should primarily be hydrogen. Little bits here and there. I probably should put in a filter, but looks like we might be evening out. Oh, we got oxygen and power. So definitely a good thing. And then you guys can just sweep this as you get to it. Luckily, a lot of that doesn't have to go far. Oh, look at that. We got oxygen coming in. And that should spread through the base pretty well. I probably should do a second pipe over it, just to kind of help alleviate some of this clog up. Because we are starting to get a lot of extra hydrogen or oxygen going into our system, which is going to cause a lot of damage. So, if we're going to do that, we will use a gas pipe. Try to think of the best way to go about it. could just drop it right in here, to be honest with you. I mean, once we get a nice little even area of it, it should be okay. Okay, lots of hydrogen going in now. Okay. Okay, I think we might be okay now. You know what? I'm not worried about them going in there. They can just stay locked out. Missing a couple pieces of iron. Actually, a good bit of iron ore. We got plenty. Okay, we are doing good now. We're just gonna have to get this extra oxygen out at some point. But we have oxygen. It's coming in. Oh, so happy. So happy now. Thermosensor, thermoregulator, gas meter. I really probably should put in a gas filter just to avoid any issues, but I think for right now we're gonna be okay. I am gonna run a second pipe though. Not sure which way though. I run it off there. Yeah, I don't know where to run it. That's the issue. If I do it like that. We'll see what that does. I'm not sure how it's going to work going into that spot. Normally I use the second set for like Atmos suits and stuff like that. So we will see. But we did get a working SPOM by Cycle 100. Not sure the efficiency of it, but it's something. Our batteries are staying nice and charged up now. The system is getting overloaded still though. Yeah, it's getting overloaded. But it looks like it's kind of a rare thing for it to get overloaded. As long as like everything is not running at the same time, we're good though. And that polluted water is finally starting to warm up a little bit, so fingers crossed it'll stop doing that. But ready? Welcome to Cycle 100. We got our confetti. We have our SPOM. We have everything we ever wanted. Oh, now we just got to do a lot of cleanup, a lot of fixing. Our food count at Cycle 100, so about 10 cycles later, is 33,000 higher. So we could still get rid of probably a majority of this food. We will leave probably just the food in here, and we will start getting rid of probably a good bit of this down here. So this will be next episode, but this way it's prepped up and ready, and it gives me a little less chance to forget. So we'll go to there. But big shout out to everyone who's been watching. Thank you so much again. Hope you enjoyed the video. What should we do next aside from base maintenance? And if you'd like to be the next dupe, pop your name in the comments. Tell me a funny joke. Funniest joke gets a dupe in the game. Have a great day, everyone, and stay froggy.